Two powerful note-taking apps, Obsidian and GoodNotes, face off. Which one really delivers? On the left, Obsidian, a hub for networked knowledge powered by Markdown. On the right, GoodNotes, handwritten notes reimagined for digital creativity. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Here's the big picture just so you know what's coming. We're comparing everything from their note-taking style, how they organize your info, platform support, what it's gonna cost you, customization, and even how they treat your data. A full dashboard basically. Alright, so let's kick off with the actual style of note-taking, like what's the vibe? First up, Obsidian. This one is all about typed notes, especially if you're into Markdown. It's got these sweet backlinks and a graph view which lets you see how everything connects, almost like your own brain map. And this is a big but if you're itching to scribble with a stylus or make handwritten notes on your tablet. Yeah, Obsidian's honestly not built for that. GoodNotes, on the other hand, totally flips the script. It's basically best in class if you love using your Apple Pencil or any stylus. It just feels super natural, like writing on actual paper. You can even convert your handwriting to text, which is kinda awesome. However, if you're craving those fancy text features or super dynamic linking like Obsidian, you might find GoodNotes a little, well, basic in that department. But for handwritten notes, it's a winner. Okay, next, organization and linking. Obsidian is honestly like the cool nerd of note apps. You get internal linking, those epic backlinks, and the graph view lets you organize stuff however you want. It's super customizable. But fair warning, all that power means you've got to wrestle with a learning curve. Now swap over to GoodNotes. It does the classic notebooks and folders thing, and navigating handwritten notes is totally smooth. But the downside? Your notes feel more siloed, kinda boxed in. There's no graph view or those smart backlinks. So for linking and networked organization, Obsidian takes it. Now platform support. This part's sneaky important, right? Obsidian spreads itself everywhere: Windows, Mac, Linux, iOS, Android, and one of my favorite things, it stores your data locally so you're not at the mercy of internet outages. That said, if you want that slick mobile experience you crave on a tablet, Obsidian's app might not feel quite as nice. Compare that with GoodNotes. It basically rules the tablet world, iPad especially, and their app is tuned perfectly for touchscreen and stylus action. There's Android and iOS support too, but desktop, it's a lot thinner. You'll get the most out of GoodNotes with a tablet. So if you're cross-platform, Obsidian's the star. For tablets, GoodNotes shines. Did you know? Obsidian's graph view can help visual learners spot hidden connections in their notes at a glance. Pretty wild if you're into visual organization. Alright, let's talk about something we all care about: money, pricing. Obsidian's kinda amazing here, totally free for personal use and you get all the core stuff. But if you want to add cloud sync or use it for work stuff, you're looking at around $8 a month, so it's not totally free if you want those extra powers. On the flip side, GoodNotes is basically a one-off payment, like $10 or so, and you're in. No crazy subscriptions unless you want some bonus features. It feels way less high maintenance to buy and forget about. This round goes to GoodNotes. Next up, customization. Oh, and here's something cool about Obsidian: you can bend it to your will. Plugins, themes, workflows, you name it. If you can think up a way to use Markdown, you can probably set it up. Honestly, if you love tinkering, it's playground stuff. But yeah, it's easy to go down the rabbit hole and spend more time customizing than actually taking notes. GoodNotes, meanwhile, keeps it kinda chill. You've got some UI tweaks, but nowhere near the plugin madness Obsidian offers. So if you need max customization, Obsidian's for you. Last but not least, data ownership and backup. Okay, privacy folks, this is a biggie. In Obsidian, your notes are yours, stored locally, easy to back up, exportable in plain Markdown. Even if you want cloud sync, that's a paid extra, but the default is just ultra private. Now, GoodNotes syncs your stuff through iCloud or their own GoodNotes Cloud, which is simple, but export options are just not as flexible, honestly. So if locking down your data is priority number one, Obsidian wins this hands down. If you plotted all these features on a radar chart, you'd see Obsidian running away with organization, customization, and privacy, while GoodNotes scores big where handwriting and ease of use matter most. Kind of paints the full picture, doesn't it? So bottom line, if your jam is connected, deep research and writing, Obsidian is the way to go. But if you're all about handwritten notes, sketches, or marking up PDFs on your tablet, stick with GoodNotes. Both are great, they just play totally different games. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.